بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. أيها الأحباب، في حياتنا المعتادة وبين أظهرنا أناس ينبغي أن نستفيد منهم الحكماء، ومنهم العلماء، ومنهم كذلك الكبراء. فكيف وجهنا المصطفى صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم في التعامل مع هذه الأجناس المميزة من الناس؟ فنتابع شرح الحديث.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على أشرف الأنبياء وإمام المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد مفتاح باب رحمة الله عدد ما في علم الله، صلاة وسلاما دائمين بدوام ملك الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. أما بعد, we are reading in the book of Al-Mukhtar, Select Prophetic Traditions by Al-Habib Umar. We have arrived now in Hadith number 12. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم: جالس الكبراء وسائل العلماء وخالط الحكماء. حديث صحيح رواه الطبراني. The Messenger of God, peace and blessings be upon him, says, keep the company of elders, ask the scholars, and mix with wise. Authentic hadith and reported by Imam al-Tabarani. Now look at the explanation of this hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this hadith encouraged us to get benefit from each other in Islam. One generation, the beginners, the youth, they have to get benefits from those who are elder than them. As he said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, jalisul kubara. What does it mean, jalisul kubara? Means mix the elders to learn from their experience in this life, because they know more things than us, than the young people in this life. Their experience in life is we can say completed a little bit, right? And also we will know what it is bad. They will tell us, because they have experienced bad things, to abstain and to avoid. And we will learn from them adab, good manners and behavior. And also to do the right thing in the right place, in the right context. Right? This thing, we will get it from when we mix the elders, all right, in the society. Right? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in another hadith, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من لم يرحم صغيرنا ويعرف حق كبيرنا فليس منا. In this hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, anyone who does not show mercy to our children, nor acknowledge the right of our old people, is not one of us. In another narration, ليس منا من لم يوقر كبيرنا الكبير ويرحم الصغير ويعرف لعالمنا حقه. عند الإمام البزار, reported by Imam Bazzar, narrated by Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhuma. Means anyone who does not show mercy to our children, nor acknowledge the right to our old people, or our scholars is not one of us. What does it mean he is not or she is not one of us? Means he is not one of us means not follow our traditions, our adab, our sunnah, right? Good manner in Islam. It doesn't mean that he or she is not a Muslim. So this is the first one, Jalisul Kubara. The second one, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Wasailul ulama, means ask the scholars. We will learn a knowledge from, exactly in religion in particular, and in other fields, in order to get a knowledge, to get information, right, about our society, about the life, about the creatures of this world, right? We can get knowledge. But in Islam is very important to get a knowledge, Islamic knowledge, right? Is compulsory for all of us to know the main things of salah, prayers, ablution in wudu, fasting, pilgrimage, etc. Right? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, ask scholars what you should do and what you should avoid in order to know these things. All right, by asking them in respected way, of course. When you ask scholars, you have to show respect. All right, your respect, but don't feel shy. Don't feel shy to ask scholars about what you don't know. If something is not clear, all right, this is one of our right. We can ask, but yeah, when sometimes someone think about something, confused him. All right, so you can ask scholars about this, but if you want to ask scholars, be careful about two things. The first one, who scholar you will ask, right? Not anyone, but the scholars who get their knowledge through sanad, one from another, scholar from another to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab said, this knowledge is religion. إن هذا العلم دين. فانظروا عمن تأخذون دينكم. Means look, be careful, look at from whom you will get your knowledge. This knowledge is religion, right? The second one, you can get information from scholars, all right, but also in case you can, by in polite way, all right. Some people or young people, we can say, if something is not, he dislikes this thing, all right, from this scholar. He said, that scholar he doesn't know anything about Islam, and no, not like this. Respect people, respect scholars, all right. This is one of good moral of a Muslim and Muslimah, right? Gaining information from scholars is very important, but join learning with practice, al-amal, with the learning, right? مع العلم يعني التعلم, we have to practice al-amal, right? Allah will give us barakah, Allah will give us benefit, Allah will reward us, all right? And this also knowledge will fix in our hearts, in our mind. Okay? And the third thing, also with gaining information, learning, practice what do you know, all right? Follow the Prophet ﷺ in your behaviors, and also try then teach others who do not know about sometimes very important things in Islam, as Al-Fatiha, At-Tashahhud, all right? We have to teach others, right? Also, the third one, Rasulullah ﷺ in this hadith mentioned, mix with wise, khalitul hukama, means you will learn wisdom. What's the meaning of wisdom in Arabic? Wisdom in Arabic means وضع كل شيء في محله. Means when you place everything in appropriate place or context or time. But how you can know these things? You can know these things by mixed wise people. Okay? Yes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us experience, inshallah, and adab or good manners and wisdom. And may Allah guide us to do these good things. Let us talk about benefits from this hadith at the end of this session. Dear brothers and sisters, this hadith prompts us to keep the company with elders, all right, of elders, I mean, scholars who has more experience in this life. This is one thing is very important in Muslims' life. Don't cut or don't make a gap between the young generation and old generation. Also, the old generation should be near from the beginners, youth, I mean. Okay. The second one, asking scholars about what you don't know in Islam. All right, with a good way and a good manner, adab. Okay. We mixed the wise in order to get wisdom, as you know this, as I have mentioned already. We learn adab, also good manners and behavior, what to do in a right place, in a right context, in a right time. When you saw someone he has bad manner, bad behavior, you have to be careful, avoid this and do what it is good. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the good manners and good morals, and bless all of us and all generations and Muslims, protect us from bad things. May Allah نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يحفظنا وإياكم ظاهرا وباطنا إنه أكرم الأكرمين وأرحم الراحمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.